Sumac Potatoes combines simple potatoes with the tangy, citrusy flavor of sumac spice. I love how the sumac adds a bright twist without overpowering the natural taste of the potatoes. These potatoes are usually cut into wedges or cubes. Then, they get tossed with olive oil, salt, pepper, and a generous amount of ground sumac. I often roast the potatoes in the oven until they're golden and slightly crispy. The tangy flavor pairs well with grilled meats, salads, or just as a snack. You can use different potato types like red potatoes or russets. Each brings a slightly different texture but works well with sumac's distinct flavor. In short, they are an easy, flavorful side dish that brightens any meal. I find the tartness refreshing and a nice change from ordinary roasted potatoes. First, warm up your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. This helps the potatoes roast nicely. Next, wash the potatoes well and dry them. Then, cut them into chunks about an inch wide. Put these pieces into a big bowl. Pour in some olive oil, sprinkle sumac, and add a pinch of salt. Mix everything so the potatoes get a good coating. Once 20 minutes pass, give the potatoes a good toss to cook them evenly. These potatoes pair well with grilled meats like chicken, lamb, or beef. Their brightness, really cuts through the richness of the meat. They also work great with Mediterranean dishes such as hummus, tzatziki, or baba ganoush. The tang of sumac, honestly, matches the creamy texture of these dips nicely. I usually serve them in a shallow bowl or wide dish to show off their color. A sprinkle of fresh herbs like parsley or cilantro adds contrast and freshness, just so you know. Using rustic plates or wooden boards fits the earthy, casual feel of the dish. Keep the presentation simple so the potatoes remain the star. To reheat, I prefer using an oven or an air fryer. I set the oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit or 190 degrees Celsius and heat the potatoes for about 10 to 15 minutes. This method helps keep them crispy, unlike microwaving, which can make them soggy. Overcrowding the baking sheet is a common error in my kitchen. When potatoes are too close, they steam instead of roasting. I space them out to make sure they get that golden, crispy finish. To conclude, I find sumac potatoes to be a simple yet flavorful dish that adds a nice tang to any meal. The sumac spice gives a gentle, citrusy touch without overpowering the natural taste of the potatoes.